Hey guys, and welcome to the daily predictions. We are going to talk about how the energy of 6th of December is going to be for all of us. And I did check if Sushant wanted to connect because the Queen of Wands card was the first card to come out, but not really. Did not get that message confirmation. But the way the cards are, definitely he's around. So the cards are very beautiful, and I've been trying to interpret them into many different ways. And I'm sure when you look at the cards, many interpretations are going to come to your mind also. Energy wise, I am using Universal Celtic Tarot to kind of influence the energies of the universe, and in the end I'm going to use the Uncommon Tarot, so that some uncommon things that are uncommon but that are necessary, they start coming out. And in between I'm going to use the cards of Starseed, Life Navigator and Archetype, so that all the abstract energy that is around us, it sees the light, and we get a way to navigate through it, or the navigation becomes better for us. So that's the energy influence that I'm trying to put in today. I hope that you've watched the video for 5th. If you've not watched the video, please do watch it. And let's see, so what is the energy of 6th of December? The first card is Queen of Wands, and if you see, she's actually presented some kind of pictures and she's getting appreciated for it. There is a cat here. Now there are two interpretations of this card. One, this could be a possibility where whatever she's done, it is actually being appreciated, or this could also be where she's actually taken some things away from some people, and she's putting it across as hers. So these two type of feelings are what I see from these two this card. Now this card is basically, if you've done the hard work, if you've done something, if you've been doing something, whether it is your career, whether it is your relationships, whether it is your home, whether it is even simple cooking, or taking care of your day-to-day responsibilities, you're going to see some kind of appreciation coming your way. So you're going to, it is important to kind of actually put yourself across, and at times make others understand what you've done. Display your abilities basically, and when you display your abilities, you're going to be appreciated for it. And that's the first energy that I see in the cards, that there might be some kind of appreciation that comes your way. There might be some kind of work that you've done in the past, and that is going to be appreciated now, that is going to be presented to the world now, and people are going to look at it and really give you an applause for doing whatever you've done so far in your life. So there is an appreciation that is coming your way, and you definitely have to be grounded and down to earth to receive that appreciation. Also, I do feel that somewhere, if you have done something where you've taken away somebody else's credit, or you've taken away things that belong to somebody else and you're presenting them in your name, the thief will not be hidden. So or if somebody else has done that to you, the thief will not be hidden. All the negative energies are going to be caught and come right in front. They will be right visible there, out there in the open. So that is the energy that I see with the 7 of Swords card. Now if you see, now first, this is 11, so this is 7 and this is 4, this makes it 11. And if you see, this thief is actually running away with the diamond in his hand, and you can see the lights of the houses here are switched on, and probably they've realized there is a thief around, and there are swords here. So definitely there are authorities that are around, and this thief is going to get caught. So I do feel that this thief is caught. So there is that energy that whoever is doing something wrong, whoever is doing some kind of a negative task, whoever is doing some kind of activity that the person should not be doing, that thief is going to get caught. That's the energy that I see from these cards. And if somebody's trying to take away something that is yours, or you've taken away something that is somebody else's, know that there are people around who are seeing it, who are aware of this, and the energies are going to be very much out there, and nothing is going to be hidden. And there's an energy of 11, that is an angel number. So new portal definitely are opening up. Now thief card is also an energy where this person is actually taking away a diamond, and you can see the light of the diamond, very shiny, bright. So something that is very bright, something that is very useful, something that is very strong, something that is very vibrant might be coming out in open, because of whoever was taking it away, that person did not put it into the right space. So if had this person put this diamond into the bag, probably he would not have been seen because of this light, but because it was not put into the bag, it was out there in the open, it will be seen. So ensure that one, you don't do anything that you are not supposed to do, or you've not done anything that you were not supposed to do, or somebody else is doing it with you. Be rest assured that the person will be caught, and the things will come out. Also take care of your safety and security of your house, because there is a thief card, so it could be a literal theft also. So take care of your jewelry, your belongings. Ensure that you are kept them safe. The third card I have is Nine of Swords. If you see here, there is a very dull color bed sheet. If you see here, the candles are switched off. This person had seen a bad dream and woken up from a bad dream. First, pay attention to your dreams, going to be very important. Second, ensure that you have some kind of light switched on if you feel scared in your sleep, or you have at least some vibrant colors around you. The bed sheets are not like white or cream, and I don't know why I'm getting reminded of something with these cards and the bed sheets and the colors, but okay, whatever it is, I definitely want to say from this card that whoever is doing any wrong thing, that person is going to have sleepless nights. That person is going to be really worried now, because the things are going to be out there in open and things are going to change. Then your energy is changing, absolutely. And for you, I would say take care of your sleep. Second, take care of your health. Take care of your sleep cycle. Don't take a lot of stress, and ensure that you have some vibrant colors around you and you have some lights around you, so that you don't get scared. Also, there might be a bad dream that you see and you get scared because of that. So don't be scared of dreams. They are just dreams, and the energies are going to change very beautifully well. So you don't have to be scared of anything at all. The next card that I don't know why I'm seeing these cards right now in English video, and I'm at loss of words. So the next card I have is Six of Cups. If you see Six of Cups card, there is a mother, there is a child, and she's kissing the child and giving her an apple, and there is a lot of growth and flowers. Now this is a very positive card, very beautiful card, but somewhere this energy of an apple reminds me of the story, and we all know the story when the poisoned apple was given to a princess, right? So I would say that take care of your children and be around your children today. Second, there is something related to child energy that I'm seeing on the cards very strongly. Like I have 3 cards that talk about children in the cards that are going to come right now. And third, there might be some relationship from your past that might come back, or somebody might try to lure you into something because that person wants to take certain kind of advantage from you, or that person wants to be safeguarded from something. So that's the energy that I kind of see from here. And I do feel that some person from your past might try to come back into your life, because I have a King of Swords card here also. So some person from your past might try to come back in your life, but I do feel that the intentions are not going to be very right or bright. So ensure that you don't trust anybody coming back or trying to kind of lure you into something, or trying to give you something, or trying to get you on their side, or giving you any kind of emotional bait. Just ensure that you don't fall for that trap, because I do feel there is a trap that is being set up, but I do also know that there is a trap that is going to come out as well. So just ensure that you are into that energy. And also, if there has been any kind of issue in your childhood, in your past, where you did not get what you deserve, or things that you always wanted to have, you did not get them, or somebody did something wrong with you, and you've kept that energy inside you. Today is the day to heal that energy. So please embrace your inner child, please heal that energy, please take time to kind of express yourself. Don't hide things from yourself, at least, and take time to counsel yourself, add some colors into your life, add some beautiful energy into your life. The last card I have here, not the last, I did take out one other card for clarification, and that card actually clarified everything. The next card that I have here is King of Swords, and if you see this King of Swords card, if you see this King of Swords card, this King of Swords he's around so many books which is basically the knowledge, or which is trying to gain knowledge. So now I'm going to interpret this card also in 2 ways, because I see this card in 2 ways. Now you can see his sword lying on the ground. You can see a hammer here, which is the significator of the justice or the law. You can see his on his hand is on the books, and the alphabets are going into his body. And I want to show you some alphabets. I don't know why I see repeatedly J. If you can see that too. There is a J here, there's a J here, there's a J here, there's a J here. So I repeatedly see J like very continuously, and number 5 is very prominent as well. And then I do see some other alphabets like N, R, N, which are actually like not it is the mirror image of these alphabets basically. And so I do feel that somewhere this king is very knowledgeable. He has a lot of knowledge, not only the knowledge of books, like and all kinds of books, because if you see, there is a dancing figures here on this book. So all kinds of books he has the knowledge of. He has the knowledge of law. He knows how to fight. He knows how to move forward. He has the authority. He has the power. So he has everything that you can think of. But at this time, he's actually put his sword down, which means that he's put his vocal, his speaking down. He's not speaking anything. He's actually trying to gain knowledge, and he's trying to gain everything that he can, that is needed for him to move forward. So that's the energy that I see with this king. Now there are two things that I will tell you with this, actually more than two. First, I would say that it is time to gain your knowledge. It is time to increase your knowledge. If there is something that has been bothering you, problematic, some kind of a theft happening, some kind of a betrayal happening, something is taken away from you, it is time to increase your knowledge. It is time to be into that ground where you can actually do the things for yourself, or where you can actually figure out the things for yourself. Second, I do feel that this energy of King of Swords, the good, if I take it as a good King of Swords, the positive person, I do feel that this is the time where it is not the time to speak much, but it is time to actually sit and recognize and see what you've done in your past, or what you've done in your past lives, or what have been your karmic cycle or your karma. And it is time where you actually figure that out, and then you realize how can you actually settle those things and move forward with that. This could also be a person coming into your life, because there's Queen of Wands, there's King of Swords, and I do feel that if this person is coming into your life, be very, very careful, because I do feel that there is an energy of some kind of thief. There is an energy of something happening that is not very, very right. Also, this could also be a positive thing where this person is coming back into your life, but I do feel that this person, if he comes back into your life, he's going to actually bring out some theft or some negativity or some things that were done in the past to him or somebody else, and he's going to kind of bring all those past into the front, into the present, basically. Now, if I interpret cards in these cards in a different way, another thing that I want to say is that last card I have, okay, I'll say that in the end, but if there is any kind of surgery that is advised to you, there's a possibility of that. Do take a second opinion, okay? Just don't somebody advise you surgery and you go for a surgery. Take a second opinion. That is going to be very important. Now, another interpretation from these cards that I'm getting is Queen of Wands and King of Swords. I feel that they are going to connect in certain way, and Queen of Wands might just try to get the King of Swords again under her false love trap and false emotional trap. I also feel that the bad King of Swords is actually trying to put everything down and start trying to figure out things how he can save himself, because the energies are actually going to reach to him, because the Queen of Swords is actually going to bring out all the Queen of Wands is actually going to bring out all the truth, or all the truth is going to be spilled out very, very soon. So I see it that way also. And for the good King of Swords, I do also feel that he's getting prepared for something, and I do feel these sheets kind of remind me of something. I like I said, that I'm at loss of words when I'm seeing this card. I don't know, this does not happen with me. Like I've seen this card before many times, but today for the way the cards are, I am at loss of words. Okay, so the next card, I wanted to take out one card that gives me a conclusion for everything, or a clarity for everything, because that's what I asked for the cards for, because the cards are very, very different. And by the way, this is 6 and this is 11, this is 11, and this is 9. So we see 9-11 on this side also, we see 9-11 in the past also. So I do feel some past 9-11 is going to come back to the light again, and 9-11, which means that an event that happened which was very, very dangerous, bad, or problematic, which actually brought out a lot of things, and which actually started up or became a ground for many things to come in the front. So I do feel there is a 9-11 in the past, there is 9-11 in the future also, and I do see this 10 number, which is the card of completion. You can see a Joker face, which is actually laughing and crying at the same time. You can see the 10 swords that are right in front of her, but she's not looking at them, she's looking at the book again. Now, if you see, the King of Swords is also reading a book, and she's also reading a book, and you can see a sign of victory. And I do feel that there is some kind of energy where there is an energy of solidarity, there's an energy of being alone, but not being alone still. the mirror is going to show you everything. And there is an energy where whatever has happened in the past, whatever things were done in the past, they're going to go towards completion. Again, if there is any surgery advice to you, take a second opinion. But now this makes 5 ones, so we have 1 1 1 1 1, and then we have 9. So the energies are, again, I'm saying the energies are very, very strong, very, very powerful. And I do feel big changes are going to come into our lives on 6th of December. The next card that I got is from Life Navigator, and says, where goes love, life flows. Life flows. We are all part of one heart. You are loved, pass it on. So this, again, I'm saying that child energy is seen on multiple cards. I see child energy here also. We might see something with child energy, which is happening already. We are seeing some news is coming in with the child trafficking and some things being bursted, but I do feel something more is going to come. Also, if you can, please do something for your inner child, or do something for the children. Like, this is cold, the weather is cold, give something warm to a child, gift it to a child. That will also help. So do something for the children. That energy is really going to help. The next card that I have is Star, from the Starseed cards, and it says karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. I'm going to read this card out, and I don't know why, but I'm kind of seeing a Scorpio here. Though probably it is not there, but I'm just seeing it. I don't know why. So I do feel there is a very strong energy of conflict, and we can see that energy in the cards also. I'm going to read this card out to you guys, so that you know what is the exact meaning of this card. And this card says, the constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many star seeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now, and are playing our karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you are one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode, instead of gathering the courage and open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own wounding, and then find mutual ground. We are all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react, to take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closure through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through the conflict? Now that's the energy that is being called for, and I do see that energy very strong, that there is an energy of you need to kind of relook at some things in your life. So please relook at something in your life and end them and start a new beginning. Now I wanted to take out cards from archetypes, and this card came out, and I've intentionally kept this card here. This is just an additional card in case I kind of lose a card, but I have kept this card intentionally there because I feel that this is a blank slate. This is a card where we can write a new life for ourselves, and this is the energy that you can actually write a new light or new life for yourself, and you can choose if you want to have only light attributes or if you want to have shadow attributes also or not. And then I again wanted to take out another card, and the card came as Angel, and it says helping those in need and no expectation in return. And shadow attribute says acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with the angelic guidance. Now this is what I am seeing here. We started with this energy only. The Queen of Wands card here, like I said, that this can be either that she's into that energy, she's done so much, and she's finally getting appreciated for what she's done, or actually she's into that shadow energy where it is the artwork that she's actually taken away from some people, and she's trying or portraying it as her own, and which is not hers. So now it is very important for you to identify these energies, and today take out some time to identify if you are portraying anything like this, or if there are any such energies around you, because something is going to return into your life. I am very sure that on 6th of December 2021, some energies are going to return into your life. Some things are going to get very, very stronger, and some things are going to get towards completion. Now the additional messages also, if I interpret is into the present scenario or situation, which is difficult for me to do, because like I said, I'm at loss of words, but I do feel that something that was taken away by the Queen of Wands, we are going to see that energy again. There is something that is going towards completion. There is something that is going to be very, very strongly an emotional message, an emotional something is definitely coming. Something is definitely coming. Next card that and child energy. So we are going to see something related to children also. Now I'm going to take out the additional message from the uncommon tarot. So let's see what are the uncommon messages that we get. Guides, angels, what are the messages for 6th of December? What are the additional messages? What else do we need to know for 6th of December 2021? Okay, now they came in a bunch, and I do see one card that came there as well. Okay. So the first card is Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a card when you actually move forward to a journey and you want to evaluate everything. You can see the cactus, but you can see the flowers on the cactus as well. And this is an energy where you want to actually look at things from a new perspective, and you want to be clear of where you're moving, what you're doing before you take any further steps. So this is a card where you want to kind of observe, sit and see at things, or relook at things basically in your life as to where they are going, where they are moving, and what are the actions that you want to take. So re-evaluate certain things in your life, and some things might also come to light. Something might also come to the energy and cactus, and a growth out of cactus, which means that somewhere you were not expecting anything to come back. There is some energy that is coming back, and I do see again 6 of Cups energies coming back, people coming back, relationships coming back into your life. And then this 7 of Cups again, which means that anything that comes back into your life, don't take things on the face value, because I do feel that things are not going to be how they will look and how you are expecting them to be. There are going to be difference. And this is 8 of Cups, and if you see, there is a bird who's actually flying by these cups that are there, and is not actually stopping by here. So you have to continue your journey. You have to keep moving forward. You have to not stop because of illusions. You have to not stop because of what you are seeing here. There is 9 of Cups, which is 9 of emotions, and basically it is wish fulfillment card. There is one fish, and the other fish is coming towards that fish, and you can see 10 of Cups, where there is a happy family or happy home, or people coming together, or people coming close. And then there is 2 of Wands and Ace of Wands, which is again beautiful energy, because 2 of Wands is when you are waiting for something to happen, and Ace of Wands is where that energy comes back to you, where you are waiting for something, and that wand, that magic, that divine hand or that divine growth comes towards you. So overall, the energy of the cards are that there is some illusion that is going to clear. You're going to move forward from certain kind of illusions to certain kind of realities, and those realities are going to bring in a wish fulfillment for you. There is a connection happening. I do feel there is a connection happening, but I do also feel that don't take a hasty decision. I do also feel that something better might be coming your way, and if there is a connection that is coming from the past, re-evaluate everything. This could be a connection that will actually clarify or clear all the illusions, or this will be a connection that can actually bring in some illusions. So you have to be very, very careful with that energy. And number wise, okay, let me see, this is 11, so 2, we start with 11. This is 6 and 7, so 12, 13, so this is 4, so that makes it 6 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that makes it 5 plus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that makes it 5 again. 5 plus 1 is 6 to 7, 8 and 9. So we see that energy of 9 if I've calculated correctly, but we did start with an energy of 11 and we did end at the energy of 1. So we see like 3 1 cards again. So this is 1 1 1. So we see 1 1 1 again, and the energy again I'm saying, and we have a 10 here also. So there is 1 here also in between this 2. So 1 2 1. So I am again seeing the energies are being very, very powerful. There are new portals opening up, and yes, yes, the angels are at play, but I do feel that I do see the child energy again. So again, the something related to children is definitely happening. So I do see the child energy again. Six of Cups also has the child energy, so I do see the child energy again. And I do see that energy where some opposite things are going to come together with each other. So opposite things that are poles apart, people that are poles apart, information or messages that are poles apart, they are going to kind of come back to each other. They are going to connect with each other, or the connecting the dots, as Vibhor says. So some dots are going to connect big time, is what I feel with this energy. So let's hope that all the things come to light, but be very careful today. Okay, take care of yourself, and if you can, please press the like button and share the video with as many as you can. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.